Number 5. Cain Velasquez is the former UFC heavyweight champion. His career has suffered a lot due to his injuries. Before he lost his belt to Fabricio Verdum at UFC 188, he was set to defend his title at UFC 180 against Fabricio Verdum, but suffered a torn meniscus and was sidelined. He missed all of 2014 due to a number of injuries. Before that, he had suffered a shoulder injury just a week before defending his title against Junior Dos Santos at UFC on Fox 1. In the fight, Cain Velasquez was knocked out by Junior Dos Santos in the first round. Number 4. Chris Weidman is the former UFC middleweight champion. He has 2 victories over Anderson Silva, as well as victories over Lyoto Machida and Vitor Belfort. Whilst as champion, it has been very difficult for him to remain active. His fight against Lyoto Machida was set back due to him requiring minor surgeries on both of his knees. His next fight with Vitor Belfort was rescheduled 3 times due to his injuries. He recently was set to face Luke Rockhold for the second time at UFC 199, but was forced to pull out again due to a neck injury. Number 3. Anthony Pettis is the former UFC lightweight champion. After he won the UFC title from Benson Henderson at UFC 164, he was set to make his first title defense against Josh Thompson, but he was forced out of the fight due to a knee injury, which would have sidelined him for a year and a half. He made a successful comeback and defeated Gilbert Melendez by a guillotine choke at UFC 181. Next, he would lose his title to Rafael dos Anjos at UFC 185. He was set to make his comeback and face Miles Jury, but was forced to pull out again due to an elbow injury. Number 2. Khabib Nurmagomedov is the number 1 contender in the UFC lightweight division. He could have easily been the UFC lightweight champion if it wasn't for his injuries. He burst onto the scene, compiling 6 straight wins, including a win over former champion Rafael dos Anjos. He was sidelined from the sport due to suffering a number of knee injuries. After missing 2 years from the sport, he finally made his return against Daryl Hotcher at UFC on Fox 19, where he won the fight by TKO in the second round. It looks like he's got himself together and will definitely be fighting for the title soon. Number 1. Dominick Cruz is the current UFC bantamweight champion. He was promoted to UFC champion after defeating Scott Jorgensen by a unanimous decision. He defended his title twice against Uriah Faber and Demetrius Johnson. He was set to defend his title against Uriah Faber again at UFC 148, but he was forced to pull out after tearing his ACL. He was set to unify the titles against interim champion Renan Barão at UFC 169, but was forced to pull out again due to tearing his groin. The UFC then stripped him of the title. After nearly 3 years away from the sport, he made his comeback against Takeya Mizugaki at UFC 178, where he won the fight by TKO in the first round. The UFC president Dana White announced that Dominick Cruz will face the champion TJ Dillashaw next. However, Dominick Cruz tore his ACL in his other knee and was sidelined for the rest of the year. Dominick Cruz finally made his return at UFC Fight Night 81 and faced then UFC bantamweight champion TJ Dillashaw, where he won the fight by a split decision, winning the title.